Hello everyone, welcome to episode 12 of Easy Thoughts. This week is a very special week, very special indeed. We have a guest for you, like you will. This week we have the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Jack Deighton.
Hello guys, it's a pleasure to be here on
look
this
at
fabled podcast.
Yes.
Look at that. That's like actually a decent introduction for yourself.
Better
Well
than
done.
Pete,
Thank you
wasn't
very
it?
much.
Yeah, it was much better than Pete. Also, I'd like to add, we've revamped the studio.
Yeah, not that you can say that.
Yeah, but it will make it better. Trust me, it's a better experience all around. So what I mean by revamped is I've now got a desk in my bedroom, studio. So here we are, sat around a desk. It's much more podcasty.
Oh, definitely.
I feel
cosy.
ready for conversation.
It's a nice desk. I like the lamp.
The lamp's lovely, isn't it? The lamp was the same price as the desk.
Like a very vintage.
Yeah,
type
this
lamp.
desk was £16.
Wow.
The lamp was also £16.
The desk was £16.
It's cheap, innit?
Wow.
IKEA. Well, the top was £6 and the legs were £2.50 each.
Nice.
So if you wanted
Well,
to
you
just
have to
have
buy
a,
the legs separate.
well, that's how IKEA works, isn't it? You can. It's a custom desk. So
You
I
can
could
mix
have
and
had
match.
like blue legs or something. I was tempted to get blue, but it was very blue. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geography week, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
special subject week. There's been 4 episodes since our last one. Wow.
well, it's actually flown by.
Yeah. What was it? Physics.
Was it?
Was it?
No.
Was it not? Yeah.
What? We've only had. Yeah, it's episode 12. This is the third one.
Yeah,
Last one was
yeah.
physics. Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, we've
Getting
got
on
geography this week. We kind of don't really know where we're going with it. We're just going with, well, one, flags.
Flags is going to be up there.
Yeah,
So
well,
when we say geography, that's loose.
yeah.
Flags is going to be up there. I think we're going to settle an age-old debate, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Like
Has anyone debated that?
me
Anyway,
with myself
yeah.
a lot.
Maybe if. See, we said maps, but how do you really talk about maps?
Or we'll just see when we say the word maps.
Yeah,
what the
we'll
conversation
find out
is.
what happens. Just anything really.
And obviously there will be this week. I'm hoping Kieran's fun fact.
Oh, I've got a fun fact.
He's got a fun fact in his locker.
It
get to that
comes in
later.
the flag section. Just
Oh.
to let you know. Yeah.
It's a flag-related fun
Yeah.
fact. The triple F. It's yet to be cited, but we're getting one today.
Right.
So yeah.
So where do we start?
Well, I was going to start with flags, but now you've mentioned your fun facts in there.
Do we
so-
start with flags?
First of all, before we get on that, what's your general opinion of geography as a subject?
It is my second favourite subject after history.
Yeah, I can actually agree with that.
I mean, are we taking physics or science as the subject?
You can go down to physics, I think. Yeah.
All right, so if it's physics, my next favourite is like chemistry, maths, and biology's not in there. Geography, though, after science in general, is very much up there for me.
And I think after history is my strongest as well.
I did it at GCSE, and
I didn't.
it was enjoyable.
It was fun, yeah. It was
Yeah,
fun.
I used to sit with you behind you, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I used to sit behind Jack Deighton
Jack Deighton.
in my in my
Are we allowed to
geography.
call him Deighton on here?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we are.
From now on, he will be
Deighton.
referenced as Deighton, not Jack. So, there you go.
Yeah, so we all like geography, which I think means we are completely sort of entitled to give an opinion on it.
Completely qualified.
Qualified,
Yeah.
that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Flags.
Flags.
I like flags.
I love a good flag.
Wow.
We're going to do our favourite flags, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to talk about some flags,
Talk about some flags.
what everyone's favourites are, then we're going to try and come up with a Easy Thoughts favourite flag.
We should make an Easy Thoughts flag.
We should make an Easy Thoughts flag. I'm
That's a good
100%
Without
down for
the
that.
logo on it, because that'll just be boring.
Yeah, so we'll make an actual flag
An actual flag.
for Easy Thoughts. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I like you thinking. I'm excited about it.
So who's I think Dayton should start.
Yeah, come on, Dayton, chime in with your
Favourite
favourite
flag or
flag.
flags?
Alright, you know, I'll start off with my favourite. Antigua and Barbuda.
What does that look like? I'm going to find that.
Well, I'll tell you why. The main reason why I like it is that it's got a sunset on it.
A sunset.
It's got a sunset. It has the water, and then it's got
Oh,
the
is
sun
it this-
rising over it. And it's got a lovely colour combination as
It's
well.
very cute, isn't it?
And it's
Yeah.
very different to any other flag. I feel like any flags which look different are normally the better ones.
I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't normally see Ireland or France being told they have a good flag. They look very,
I like
very
the
similar.
colours on Ireland's flag.
Yeah, they have
nice
good
colours.
colours.
Other than that,
But So that's not a bad flag, actually. Look at that. I quite like that.
Yeah,
Antigua
decent.
and Barbuda. Where is that?
The Caribbean,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Many Caribbean flags are actually quite nice.
The Caribbean flags are edgy.
Yeah.
Which leads me on to my second
Oh.
favourite flag, Barbados.
Oh, well,
Now,
yeah.
you see,
It has a trident on it.
It is a very good flag. It's
I
Barbados.
think...
A flag with a weapon on is a good flag.
No, weapons are not good.
Weapons are bad.
Weapons are bad, Dean.
I-
Trident is more of a
A weapon.
farming tool. No, that's a pitchfork. It's very similar. But I don't think the Barbados flag's that special.
Oh,
It's got a nice colour scheme, yeah, but
It's
so do a
nice.
lot of flags.
I'm a fan.
Like, personally, for me, I'm seeing a lot of flags.
Is Dayton done? Are you done?
No.
Oh,
I'll
he's got
go
more.
with my third one. Just one more.
Just
I'll
one.
keep that three. Tibet.
Tibet.
Tibet's like
Oh,
It has got
yeah.
A mountain, and the background of it is almost like Imperial Japan's flag.
Mm.
Was
Right.
the rising sun with our stars on.
Yeah, that's great. Cheers for that.
That's no problem.
So, what where are you at? Kieran?
Where am I at?
Yeah.
I thought you were going next. Right?
Oh, was I?
I can go next.
You go next.
Right. I don't really necessarily have a ranking for them, but I have a few that I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
Right.
you. I get you.
First of all, St. Lucia.
Yes, their flag
It
is
is,
you know,
amazingly
beautiful.
nice. I love that flag.
It is so nice.
It's just
Just the colours.
yeah, that light blue
And
is very much
the light blues. I love that light blue on flags.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
San Marino again has a lovely light blue.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Cyprus, I'm a fan of.
really?
Wow.
Me not so
Why?
much.
I just think the white and like the little splash of orange is really fresh.
What is the orange? Is it supposed to be like
It is
Cyprus?
Cyprus. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they've got.
I just
They've,
think it's
they've really owned that.
it's nice and clean, just like little splash of colour. It's like modern art, you know.
Right,
It is like modern art. What else have I got? See, I was debating whether I like it or not, but Macedonia.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But
Again.
it could be a bit loud. If that makes
There's nothing wrong
sense.
with a loud
Yeah.
flag.
It could be very loud.
There's very nothing wrong with a loud
in your
flag.
face.
I like a loud flag, mate.
Yep.
Then I've got the one we discovered downstairs about half an hour ago, the Marshall Islands.
Yeah, that's
Their
a
flag
lovely
is
flag.
cool again with the light, bright colours. And then my last one, just to be boring, but I think is very unique, is the United Kingdom.
Same.
Yeah.
Everyone always. I was gonna make this point.
Yeah, it's all
Everyone-
the flags put into one. No one else has done that.
And
Probably.
it does it does stand out because there's a lot of going that red is and the blue and the white. Yeah, I agree. I think it gets overlooked because
It's
you know,
unique.
It's the
Very-
unique kingdom.
I don't know if
That
any
was
other flags
forced.
have done it or not, but you know the whole combining the
Yeah,
different flags
It
together.
works well, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do love it. It's a very nice flag, and it annoys me that that the England flag is so plain, but the United Kingdom flag is so nice. So I've got Kiribati. Is that how you say it?
Kiribati?
Ooh.
It's a lovely flag.
That rings a bell.
You can see it there. It's that one in the middle there.
Oh, yeah.
The waves with the
Little
sun
worker
and the
man.
bird.
Like Antigua as well.
Yeah, well, it's just a better version, really.
I'd put a black mean.
Also, Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Ooh.
I just like the general geometry
Oh dear.
of the star.
Oh, I forgot to mention Estonia. I really like the colours on Estonia. I think they go well together. I think it's just light blue. I just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
light
just
blue
like
on
blue.
Yeah,
flags.
you must be a big fan of Israel and Greece.
No, not really.
Right, you don't like light blue. Then. Chucking that one straight back at me, aren't you? I like Venezuela's flag as well,
Mm.
and I think the Seychelles is
Seychelles is
particularly awesome.
Seychelles is
very
good.
unique.
Swaziland.
I was
Mm.
going to say that as well. I like the
But-
logo.
My personal favourite flag.
Is this the number one?
This is for me,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
we're then going to decide.
Yeah.
Is I think it's Bhutan.
Bhutan.
It's yellow and orange with a white
A
dragon
Yeah, I've seen
across
that.
the.
One of two countries with dragons on their flags.
What's the second?
Wales.
That's not a great place.
We're
After
not talking about the places, but we're talking about the flags.
yeah, but they beat us at rugby at the weekend, so don't matter. You're not even in consideration. Wales, sod you. So yeah, I think my two that I put forward for best flag in the world,
Mm.
if they were going into a competition, my two entries would be Bhutan and the Seychelles.
Mm.
What about you? What about yourselves?
I'd put in St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Has to be Antigua for me.
I feel like we're not going to decide a number one here.
Well, I don't think it's Antigua. Definitely not.
I don't think it's any of yours apart from St. Lucia.
Well, I just feel like you've been a bit ridiculous there, Kieran. I'm not going to lie. I feel like you're just being very
Deciding,
obtuse.
trying to decide on a number one between us is just futile. It will not work.
Right. Well, then there's only one thing for it.
Put it to a public vote.
The public vote. So as we release this episode, we will then, a day later,
Do a poll.
a poll,
Mm.
or a poll, not how you want to say that, on the flags that have been mentioned. That final four, which was Bhutan, the Seychelles, Antigua and Barbuda,
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. Cool. And St. Lucia.
Yeah,
Whoa, the Lebanos has got a tree in it.
it does, yeah.
Ah, that's cute. You're not going in the top four, but it's cute. So yeah, get ready for that poll. Obviously, you'll all be voting on that.
Yeah.
To our many listeners, and we'll see who wins.
Mm.
Spoiler alert: it's definitely going to be me.
It's going to be St. Lucia.
It's going to be
So nice.
the Seychelles, I think.
Like,
Yeah,
buy
I
St.
think
Lucia
it's the
flag and
Seychelles.
put it on my wall.
Seychelles is a lovely flag. So yeah, we'll put them in a poll. So yeah, I just love a good flag. You know, any flag, even ones that aren't flags of countries.
Yeah,
Like literally any flag, it's just great.
I do like flags.
The way that they blow in the wind,
Mm.
really.
I like a good flag on the wall.
Yeah, like
I
on a.
used to have a big UK flag in my bedroom.
Alright.
Patriotic.
Yeah, that'd be the word. Bit much. Should we get? I mean, obviously, there is one true flag,
What's that?
the Yorkshire flag.
White rose.
It's you know,
It is beautiful.
it is beautiful. It inspires, I think, as well.
Yeah.
You know, one flag that I look at and I just think, goddamn Lancashire.
I'd die for that flag.
I'd die for that flag. That is exactly my train of thought. When I see the Yorkshire flag, I'm just, oh, Eba Grum, I'd die for that flag. is what goes through my mind. Maps.
Maps. What do we have to say about maps?
New maps suck.
New maps. What do you mean new
What do you have to
maps?
say?
Ordnance survey maps and things
Right.
are generally just useless.
Do you think they're too detailed?
Well, alright, imagine you're out on a walk, which I don't do much of, but the Ordnance survey map, just get your phone out. The Ordnance survey maps are just huge and they unravel and then you can't fold them up. I can't fold them back up when I'm inside a shop. Never mind when I'm on top of a hill where it's windy.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And they're fragile, they're too fragile.
So you're just calling them useless, really, aren't you?
Yeah, they're just, it's not the solution it needs to be. What there should be, and I imagine there probably is an Ordnance survey app where you can download and save onto your mobile device an Ordnance survey map for so say if you go to a place with no signal.
You can definitely download maps onto your phone.
You can.
Yeah, no, but the Ordnance survey maps are very detailed. That's the only advantage to them is how detailed they are.
Right.
Well, the argument can be made, if you're just going to download the maps, why not just bring a map? Because you're downloading them to not use data or anything.
It's easier to use a map on your phone.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to the issue with the Ordnance survey map is how hard it is to unravel and fold up and then get out and the wind and the rain and they're fragile. A phone is
Yeah, maybe, but you
it's
still
just
want
simple.
you still want to bring a normal map just in case.
Of what?
The area.
What does that mean?
Just bring an.
Can I just point out? I wish we had a camera because the
If you were
face
hiking-
Deighton just pulled when he said the area. He looked really like emotional,
A little bit.
and I was just.
Well, if you're hiking, you want a backup in case you have your phone or anything. You never know.
Why have you not got your phone?
You might have no battery.
You take a portable charger if you're using your phone for maps, wouldn't you?
Alright, say you're not just walking on Yorkshire moors. You are in like a giant forest.
A
And then-
giant forest.
Giant forest.
You know, think of like the national parks in America.
Yep, big forest. We're in a big forest, right?
You will want to take another map with you. Just a plain old, like a physical map, in case you get lost.
How is a physical map going to help you over a phone map? What
Because
difference is there?
If you lose charge on your phone, you're screwed, aren't you?
I just said take a portable charger. Just know your limits. Know your limits. This is natural selection. I'm going out with your phone, a map on your phone, you don't take a portable charger. You deserve to get lost and starve to death for being an idiot.
I feel like you would be an idiot if you didn't bring a physical map as well.
Alright, yeah, alright. So you can never be too safe.
That's
I
what I
suppose
mean.
if you've got the space for a physical map, you can take a physical map.
And it is light. And it's just paper.
It's also, speaking of light, you can't use a map in the dark, really, unless you have a torch.
Glow in the dark maps.
That's why you bring
Is
a
that a
torch.
thing?
Probably.
That would be cool if it was.
How do they glow in the dark without the light lighting them
I
up?
have no idea. I just kind of said it.
Brilliant.
Imagine how hard it must have been to make like the first maps before we had satellites and things. It must have been so difficult.
They were probably just wildly wrong.
Well, yeah, they were, but like some of the first people who discovered America thought that like it's like where Georgia is, like in the USA, like the East Coast, quite low down. They thought that was just like a little tiny thin bit of land, and then on the other side was sea. Whereas it was actually all of America on that side. Like they just got it wrong.
Right.
All the time.
Well, it's alright to get it wrong.
Right.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I like cool maps.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at one a few weeks ago. That was a map of the UK, and then it had like every single fictional place that has ever been set in the UK
Ooh, yes.
on it. So, like Holby City and Hogwarts and whatever Harry Potter's hometown is called, and like all stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, there was so many that I've never heard of. Like Camelot I have heard of, but Camelot is another example.
So many I've never heard of. Camelot, I have heard of that, but
It was just really cool.
you didn't do your fun facts on flags.
Oh.
we can take it back. I need to hear it. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for Kieran Spaulding's fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week.
Number 3.
I came across this one today.
Do we need to go over the rating system for the new listeners?
Do we?
Do we?
What do you mean the rating system? It's just a rating out of 10.
Yeah, but there's a thing that has to
Go
happen.
on then. Go on.
Alright, so the way it works is it goes from 0 to 10, and you get a 10 if the fun fact makes me go, ooh, I didn't know that.
Like that, yeah.
Exactly like that. Take it away, Kieran. Fun fact number 3.
Alright. My fun fact that I came across today. So I found this thing that I'd put every single flag in the world like over the top of each other, but like to a certain percentage transparency, so they all kind of blur together.
Right.
And so you can see like what the average flag looks like, and what I thought was quite fun.
She's not a good start, is it? He thinks
so
it's fun.
all the
It's not fun.
flags, I think it was like 197 or whatever that number is. In the top left, you can still see the Union Jack. That's how many flags that
That's pretty
top
cool.
left.
Yeah, that's not a 10. I'm sorry, it's not a 10.
No, it's not 10. No,
I'd say that.
the average flag is tainted by Britain.
Yeah. Even that's a depressing fact, really. It just shows how bad Britain's
And
been.
then you can vaguely see like the 3 vertical stripes, and then you can vaguely see just like a blob in the middle where all the different countries have like the emblem in the middle. Yeah, that's what we did to the world.
Yeah. So, in terms of an interesting fact, that is like an 8 out of 10. But is it fun? That's kind of sad.
It's fun for me because I like maps. No, flags. I like flags. I like both.
Yeah, well, But was it fun? It was quite sad.
Yeah, that's true.
It paints a depressing outlook on. We go down this route every episode now. Every episode we go down how bad something is, how bad Britain is, how bad humanity is.
Yeah.
So interesting, an 8 out of 10. Fun, like a 4. I'll give you an overall of a 7 again. You get a 7 again, because I did think when you said that I was like, wow, that's cool. But then my mind immediately flipped to it's bad.
Right,
so you get a 7 out of 10 again. You've made no progression on last week. I'm sure one day we'll get there.
I'm consistent.
You're consistently not great. Yeah, you're consistently above average.
Right.
What if we take your average? You are just above 5. You are 6. 6 out of 10 is your current average.
Good.
So you need to get that up
Right.
next week.
What's next on our geographical journey?
Why I ain't finished with maps yet.
Have you not?
I don't know if this is a thing, but this should be a thing. You know, you get them scratch off maps where it's like the
I've got
country.
one. Yeah.
There should be a scratch off map where when you scratch off the country, it shows their flag underneath.
That'll definitely
That
exist.
should. I just think that's that.
That'll exist.
We should buy them. Because then you have a map of flags.
You got both of
A
them
lot of tiny
combined.
flags there.
Yeah, but it still looked cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like they're
Like-
hard to do. I accidentally rubbed off Liechtenstein, so now I've been there apparently because it's just that small.
I've got that poster on the wall there, the 100 movies bucket list, which is scratch off, and nearly every one of the squares is damaged by me trying to scratch them off. It's just impossible to not damage it. So yeah, I think that was great. That would be a great idea, and I'm going to buy one.
Good.
So, I think it's time to get on to the reason we're all here,
All right.
which is to answer the age-old question.
Yeah.
Which river is better, the Amazon or the Nile? Alright, let's just go with who's in what camp first. Kieran, what camp are you in?
Definitely the Nile.
Dayton, what camp are you in?
The Nile.
Luckily I'm in the Amazon camp, otherwise this would be a really boring debate. How is it the Nile?
Alright, let's start off with no interruptions. Right. The Nile is quite commonly seen as like one of the earliest birthplaces of civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, ancient Egypt. That was pretty intense.
Pretty advanced.
After like the Babylonians and all them people around there, it was like the earliest civilization.
Great.
Like, you just can't. What?
Society grew from the Nile, you could say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or one of them.
Mm.
Is that it? That's your point?
I mean, we could probably expand at some point. After
Well,
you know.
alright, so I have a similar argument for my Amazon one. First of all, it is the largest river in the world by volume of water.
I was gonna say.
Alright,
So,
great.
pipe down. I thought Data was about to chime straight in there with
Almost,
the, you are
almost.
not wrong, it's the Nile. But the Nile is the, what is it, largest by length or something.
Something like that. It
But in
is-
terms of actual water, which is what matters in a river, the Amazon's bigger. There you go.
Just not relevant.
So that, I mean, size doesn't always matter for clearly Kieran who's got a complex about that. Also, what is the Nile surrounded by?
Grass and fertile land.
And a lot of, like, also sand.
That's not around the Nile.
But it's Africa's a very not great place, not knowingly not great place for, you know, growing things.
The Nile
That's-
is though.
That is a
Yeah,
very
the Nile
broad
is.
area to say
The
that
Nile
as
is,
well.
but Africa isn't. So it clearly isn't that great. Around the Amazon River is the Amazon rainforest, which is home to. Now I think this could, again, it could be wrong. I'm going to say one of the most diverse ecological areas, if not the most diverse ecological area on the planet in terms of like species and things that are not surviving but thriving there. Absolutely thriving. Like the Amazon rainforest is huge. It is one of the largest rainforests in the world. I think there's the one in Russia, which is not a rainforest, that's a forest, which is bigger.
Tiger forest.
Is it Tiger or Tiber? No, Tiber's the river. Tiger's the forest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just gives way to yours gives way to civilization. The Amazon gives way to more life. Simply, just like that is, and the Amazon rainforest is home to some very wonderful and strange creatures. A lot of weird insects that without the Amazon River wouldn't be there, and you know, it goes through most of the top South American countries. I just think the Nile's not that great.
Alright.
What's your argument there? Come on. If you think the Nile's so good, you should be able to defend it.
I mean, we just have two different viewpoints, don't we? You're more nature, I'm more civilization.
Civilization. You're more the people, so humanity, which we know is bad because it murders nature, which means I win.
So, well, the thing is, though, who would win in a fight, though? Clearly, it is the Nile.
No, it's not. The Amazon's bigger. It's bulkier.
In a fight, because we created the humans, and the humans are chopping down the rainforest, so therefore the Nile wins.
Yes.
But
I like
the
it.
Amazon River's going to be there, no matter what you do.
They'll probably dredge it or something.
Yeah, that is just
Build
an
a big
assumption.
dam.
Or just build a dam and block the Amazon River. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that'll happen.
Flood
Yep.
everything.
So, in an actual fight between the two rivers,
Right, rivers can't fight.
in an actual fight, the Nile's just some really long, like thin, spindly guy, and like the Amazon's just this absolute behemoth because it's got more water in it, therefore more muscle, therefore it wins.
Right.
Plus, as we have discussed, Brazil is a great place. We discussed that in the Industrial Revolution starting somewhere else thing.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Thanks to the Amazon River, we have colourful trains.
Alright.
So what I'm hearing is that you guys don't really have much to say.
I mean, that's because there isn't that much to say.
There is.
This debate isn't as bigged up as you think it
I
is, Will.
constantly argue this in my own head.
Right.
I always go for the Amazon because it's just better. It's just so much better.
Again, I don't think we're going to come to an agreement. So.
Because you're the most stubborn person on the planet.
Could say, well, you were in
Denial.
denial.
That was funny. That was good.
Alright. What else is geography?
What, everything?
Dayton, you've been to Iceland.
I've been to Iceland.
How was that?
Oh, yeah, exploration of different countries. Who's been where? How was Iceland? You've been to Iceland?
Yeah.
Dayton's
When?
been everywhere.
Back in 2010.
Wow, he knows the year. 9 years ago. How was Iceland 9 years ago?
It was a beautiful place.
Was it Iceland?
It was, it was a lovely place. Went to like all of the geographical features over there. You can see glaciers, see mountains, see waterfalls.
All
You
the
see
geographical
geysers.
features are there.
All the geographical
All the
features
geographical
are in Iceland.
You
features.
see everything.
Don't go anywhere else. Go
Did
to
you see
just
rainforest?
Yes.
Iceland. Did you see desert?
Yes. The Great Desert of Iceland. Yes.
So you're lying.
Like things like Antarctica and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah,
are
but
deserts.
Fine.
it's
All-
just no rainfall.
All of the good ones. Then. How about that?
What's wrong with a rainforest?
Rainforests are good. Anyway.
We've got what, mountains, geysers, and glaciers.
Geyser.
Giza. Yeah, I got that.
Oh, you've got a volcano. Oh, volcano, what?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got the
Do
one
you
that
not
like
remember the
destroyed
ash
the
cloud?
UK. That was funny.
But I would definitely recommend going there.
Did
I
you
wanna
see
go there.
the Northern Lights?
I didn't. I wish I could.
So you actually took a BTEC trip to Iceland.
No, yeah, a little bit.
Where else have you been doing? You've been to loads of fun places. You went to Andorra,
I went to
didn't you?
Andorra.
Where's Andorra?
It's like a tiny little thing between Spain and France.
Why did you go there?
You know, I'm not sure. It is more known for like skiing and all that. So we went in summer. Don't ask me why. It took about 3 hours to get there, driving for the mountains.
Oh well, that was nice. I'd like to drive through mountains.
It got boring after a while, just seeing rock. Because Spain is a very barren place in
It
terms
is.
of greenery.
It is.
It isn't like driving through Yorkshire, you know.
Oh my god.
It isn't the same.
I genuinely, right, when I drive back to where we are from, I like just sometimes just look around and I'm just like, it's just such a nice place.
It really is.
Everywhere that like the drive back for all like the nice green fields and stuff. It's just lovely on a sunny day. Nothing puts me in a really good mood.
See all of the wildlife. You can see pheasants, deer.
Hit them with your car.
Hit them with a car. Free food. Solid.
So what you're rating? What's Andorra like? Better than Iceland? Worse than Iceland?
I would say worse, but it's still a
What did you actually
nice
do
country.
there?
Oh, and obviously not skiing.
Walked up a lot of mountains.
Surely when you've walked up one, you've walked up them all. When did you go to Andorra? What year was that?
2012.
Well, that was after Iceland as well, so
Yeah, that's after.
that's got a lot to some big shoes to fill there.
Big
Andorra.
shoes. But it was still enjoyable if you enjoyed walking.
Did you enjoy walking? Did you have many ordnance survey maps of Andorra in
No.
case you got lost?
I hope so. But no, it was not as good as Iceland, but very beautiful.
Alright, where's the coolest place you've been to, Kieran?
I haven't been to many like geography places. I just go to like big cities and stuff all the time.
Oh, geography. That's human geography.
Human geography. This is true. This
So
is true.
natural geography, whatever it's called.
I don't know what my favourite place I've been to is, honestly.
Good. I'm glad.
I've been to Rome and Venice. That was cool. I've been up a volcano in Tenerife and a volcano in Sicily.
Were they active?
No.
Don't count them.
That's not as exciting.
You haven't got up an active volcano, don't count. What's the point?
Yeah, but that was fun. The one in Sicily was very nice.
Very
when
nice.
you there was like a little thing at the top, obviously, and you could see over this big valley. Oh, beautiful.
Was it a V-shaped valley?
No, not really.
V-shape.
I love a good V-shaped valley, don't you? They're probably the best type of valley.
Yeah. Where else have I been? That's fun.
You went to Portugal, didn't you?
Been to Portugal quite a lot of times. Yeah.
What was Bruges like when you went there?
Bruges was nice. And some pretty good
Kieran's only really been to like
hot chocolate.
you know, like cool European.
I've never been outside of Europe.
Well, hang on. Where did you say before?
Oh, Tenerife, I guess, is kind of outside of Europe, isn't it?
You said 2 places before that.
Oh.
Before the volcanoes thing, you said
Rome.
Oh yeah, they're definitely in Europe, aren't they? Yeah,
Tenerife is outside of Europe, but part of Spain. So
okay. So I don't know where the coolest place I've been is. I went to Australia.
you rode camels.
I rode camels in
Camels must
Morocco.
be fun.
Yeah, I was. So I've technically been to Africa, but not like the Africa you picture because it's Morocco, so it's quite a like a.
It's basically Spain.
Arabic.
Yeah, I guess yeah. Well, it is very yeah. There was a lot of the prayer call things. They were quite cool there and then. But yeah, we went around like the market in Morocco. I can't remember what it's got a name.
The bazaar.
No, it's like the souks. It is the souks.
The souks.
That was very intense.
Intense.
Yeah, it's very much like come over here,
Yeah.
buy this sort of thing. We bought caftans,
Mm.
which are probably the comfiest thing you can wear whilst naked.
Nice.
Like just no underwear or anything. It's just great.
My mum went to Egypt and brought me, one of the headscarf things.
Yeah,
like
we had
red
to
and
wear-
white
we had to-
checkered ones.
We had to wear them whilst riding camels.
Yeah.
I got an ordeal riding the camels. I wasn't happy
What is that?
because right. So camels normally when you mount a camel, the camel like goes onto all like on its knees, doesn't it, basically, and then you just like step on, and then like they hit it and it stands up, right? Now that's all great, but I had a teenage camel, so it wasn't like a child camel, but it wasn't quite a fully grown adult camel. I don't know why they gave it to me, but here we go. So I had like a smaller than adult camel, which meant it couldn't like stand up with a person on its back. Yeah, but I mean, it probably could, but they were like, just for like the safety reasons of the camel, it's not allowed to stand up. But this thing was still massive, which meant I had to try and get on this camel like it was a horse. And I've never got a horse, but this thing was really tall, and it had like the bump and everything. It was well hard to get on. I had like men like pushing me up. It was just uncomfortable. But it could get down doing the thing, which is quite honestly the scariest experience ever, because it just feels like it's about to yeet you off. But yeah, but they like kept having to like stop to give the camels a rest, that's nice and everything, but which meant I had to keep on mounting this camel in a very athletic way, and I am not the most athletic of people. But I definitely recommend going on camels. It was a laugh.
Yeah, I'd probably be up for it.
It was a good laugh. They're very cute little things.
Are they?
Yeah,
They don't look it.
they sort of in the same way that cows are cute.
Cows are cute.
Cows are dead cute.
Yeah.
Like a cow's face, they're very cute.
Oh, yeah.
So in the same sort of way, like a cow's cute, a camel's cute as well. Australia was good. Went to Melbourne. That was fun.
You see any wildlife? Any special wildlife?
Yeah, we saw a kangaroo. I ate a kangaroo. I didn't kill the kangaroo.
You
I
ate
ate
a
it.
kangaroo.
I saw a kangaroo and I ate a kangaroo steak, which was nice. We also saw, is it echidna? It's like their national animal. It's like a hedgehog porcupine hybrid thingy.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, we saw one of them.
Oh, that's what Sonic the Hedgehog. No.
Knuckles.
Knuckles, sorry. Knuckles.
Knuckles is an echidna. Yeah.
I was.
We saw one of them. Like we were just driving along the Great Coast Road or something.
Yeah.
Driving along that, we went along. We didn't go all the way down. We went a bit along. Well, a good few hours, but it's huge. So.
Did you take a map just in case?
No, because the car we were in had a sat nav. And yeah, we saw one of them on the side of the road, so we stopped and had a look at it. Dead cute as well, cute little face thing.
Nice.
Played beach volleyball in Melbourne with a couple of like people who were like ex national level beach volleyball players.
Wow.
They had like this league that they did, and it was like the last one. So it wasn't like actually like competitive. They were just like all messing around, and they had like pizza and stuff afterwards, and we did that. That was really fun because my sister who lived out there at the time, she did the actual league thing. But that was cool. So yeah, because I was with people who actually lived in Australia, we saw like a little bit of what it was actually like to live there as well as the touristy things. But yeah, Australia was great. Too hot though.
Yeah, I imagine.
Too hot. Went to Florence as well, in the middle of a heat wave, so that was too hot. Like, that was worse than being... when I went to Turkey, it was like 40 odd degrees, which was too hot, but you weren't like in a city, whereas like Florence was like 36 or something.
When I went to Rome, there was a thunderstorm.
But that was awesome. I love a good
It
thunderstorm.
was wet. Is what it
Well,
was.
obviously, yeah, but I do love a good thunderstorm.
I was moist.
Thunderstorms are good.
Yeah, they are good. What's one country you want to visit?
Iceland, Portugal, straight off the Canada,
Canada is a lovely place.
Norway.
Norway, yes. All of the...
You asked me for one, I've just given you 4.
Yeah, I'd give as many as you want, I suppose. I kind of want to go to Japan.
Yeah, same. I want to go to like that area. Well, I don't think I'd want to go to like Thailand or Vietnam or anywhere because they're a bit hot. I think. Are they hot? Yeah, they are warm countries, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to completely contradict the point. I'd like to go to like Africa,
Africa.
the middle bit where they have that national park. The
So Kenya.
the Serengeti.
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rings a bell, yeah.
Serengeti.
where they have like the lions and zebras and stuff in the actual wild.
Go on a savannah.
Yeah, safari.
That is what I meant. Savannah's the
I mean, good effort.
what the landscape is. Yeah.
Where if you could go, you're gonna die next week, and you've got one holiday where you're going.
Oof.
Oh, and it's a tough question. It would have to be somewhere where I haven't experienced anything like it. So it has to be a completely
Yeah,
different
but then what if you
culture.
don't like it?
Well, then I'll die depressed. So it can't be Europe or America. I think it'll
You've
have
been to
to be-
America?
Well,
Do you not remember the meme?
yeah, well, I've been to
Oh,
America.
in New York.
But also,
I'd love to go to New York.
But America is also quite kind of like our culture. They speak the same language.
Alright, you went to New York. America is big and is very different depending on where you go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's similar enough
Alright.
compared to like a Asian or African country.
Mm.
But I think definitely want to see Japan. To be honest with you.
Japan's where you're going for your last holiday.
Yes,
Very different.
That's risky if you
Mm.
for places you might not like.
I'm sure.
I feel like I would pick Hawaii.
Wow.
Because that could be nice and chill for my last week on Earth, and I've got the comfort of it being, English speaking, similar to what I'm used to, and just nice and hot and sunny and chill, and eat loads of food. Do you know they really like spam in Hawaii?
Yes.
Really?
Well, I think you've told me that maybe on a podcast.
Yeah, have I? Yeah, they eat loads of spam.
You definitely told me that. No, you told me that in a shop
Right.
while we were looking at
I
spam.
love spam.
Spam is-
so good.
Spam is nice. It's disgustingly nice. It's one of them things that's so disgusting it's nice.
Beautiful. Well, yeah. What about you, Will?
I don't know. There's so many places I want to go. Where would I go? So I'm about to die in a week. I've got an holiday. Where would you go?
Well, would you be sightseeing or would you just be sort of sat there like Kieran, sort of?
Oh
Just
no, I'll
chilling?
be doing stuff. I'm
but,
doing
like,
stuff.
waiting to
I am
die.
trying to pack in as much as I can.
You
Because if
would-
I'm just sat, I'm just going to be thinking about dying, and that's not
I-
something I want to do.
That's exactly why I wouldn't.
So
want
I'm
to
like
go to
torn.
Hawaii.
I'd like debate New Zealand, so I could go and do the Lord of the Rings stuff because my favourite films.
That's definitely a great idea.
Yeah, but then obviously like places like Africa, I want to see like the animals. But I feel like if I went somewhere like Africa, there isn't going to be as many like comforts
Yeah.
that I'd want.
That's why I went with Hawaii, because it's still pretty, not so much as a culture shock.
So yeah, maybe somewhere like New Zealand, maybe somewhere like Norway, which isn't very far away, but I really want to go there.
Mm.
Or Iceland, maybe. It's probably a little bit less of a culture shock. Canada could do some skiing.
Yeah.
Canada's nice, I've heard. So yeah, that's where I'd go for my last holiday.
Right.
Probably Norway, I think, is going to be my final answer.
What would you do in Norway?
Well, you can see the Northern Lights in there, I think. You can.
Yeah.
It's high, so I'd do that. I'd have to go at a certain time then. So providing that adds up. Oslo, I'd just like spend time there because it's a cool city in it. Dead expensive though.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But there's probably lots to do in Norway. I don't know specifically what there is to do, but I imagine there's lots to do.
I've heard that it's roughly £9 a pint.
It is, because I looked at going there and it is that
Which
expensive.
is,
Because that's how I was judging where I wanted to go.
that's
how
the
much a pint was.
universal way of judging how expensive somewhere is. A pint.
But it doesn't really matter because you're dying anyway. So
Yeah, buy all the pints in Oslo.
buy everything.
Buy everything. At all the pints. You see that £9 pint? Yeah, I'll have all of them, please. How many's that? Oh, tell me what we got. Keep going, mate. Keep pulling.
Mm.
Drink like 2 of them, leave. £9 times like, I don't know, how much can you get in a barrel?
Lots.
Probably like 50 pints.
Don't know.
Nah,
I
more
feel like
than
I'm
50.
supposed to know this.
Yeah,
but I
you
don't.
should know this, dude.
I have no
You
idea.
work in a pub.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So, yeah, I think we'll conclude there on our 3 countries we would go to a week before we died. Hawaii for Kieran,
Yep.
Japan for Dayton, and Norway for me. So if you listen to Norway, someone could hook me up. That'd be nice. I'm not going to die, but, you know, I just want to go.
Mm.
So that brings the end of the Geography Week.
We went on a journey then.
That was fun.
We really did.
We did go
I
on a
feel like
journey.
we say this quite often.
Well, that's what I like about our podcast. Here in the hour journey,
Yeah.
no one knows where we're going. I just, one of us sits in the driver's seat, puts our foot on the gas, lets go of the steering wheel, and just says, "Jesus, take the wheel."
We are free flowing minds.
Yeah, this is exactly. So I'd like to give a big thank you to Jack
Yeah,
Deighton,
yeah.
who has been a wonderful guest.
Phenomenal.
It's been
Absolutely amazing.
a great time.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Rate it out of 10.
I would say 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I would do again.
Oh, I was about to say, would you do it again? You would do it again.
He will do it again.
I am down for more special features.
Special features.
Mm.
Can't be too regular, they're not special.
Yeah,
are
of
they?
course, of course.
But yeah, I'm glad to hear you do it again. We'll definitely get you back on for something because you have unique
I have
thoughts
a
on what
topic
things.
in mind.
I think I also have a topic in mind. I think it's the same topic.
Probably
I have an
is,
idea.
yeah. I think we all know. What
I
it
think
is.
we all know
Well,
what
we
the topic
won't-
is.
we
But
won't
we're not
tell
going to
you.
disclose it now. But we got a topic going which Dayton's perfect for. So yeah. Anyway, next week Dayton won't be here.
Mm.
So
Sadly.
don't get your hopes up. You're getting a good old dose of Will and Kieran.
Yep.
We are doing conspiracy theories.
It should be interesting.
It'll be great.
It will be good.
Flat Earth's going to be in there, and I am so ready.
You are like a.
I just love it. It is the funniest thing. The
you
funniest
know
thing.
a lot about flat Earth.
Yeah, I genuinely know more about Flat Earth than I do physics, and I study physics. Just from reading the Flat Earth. So if you ask me a Flat Earth question, I will answer with the Flat Earth answer.
Yeah.
I've got a bank of knowledge in there.
We have 9/11, conspiracies, the Illuminati.
Illuminati, the Rothschild
What
bank
else is
people.
there? Any other big ones?
There's a lot of conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
we can come to that.
But we don't want too many. We've only got like 45 minutes on it, haven't we? So maybe pick 3.
Well, we'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
just see
We'll
where
what
it
happens.
goes. So anyway, as always, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. You know the drill by now.
Yeah, and get ready for the poll
Yes.
tomorrow.
Wow, good job.
Yeah.
You said tomorrow, even though it's not actually
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Nice.
You know what's
Crazy.
going on. You're clued up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do you want to say goodbye first, Kieran?
Yeah. See you later.
See you all, guys.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye and stay easy.